It's never easy to maintain discipline in high schools, but this school has the worst. All of its students are actual criminals and gangsters. To deal with them, the new principal hires cyborg teachers, but is it safe to give authority to the emotionless robots? It all started in 1992, when 500,000 cases of violent incidents were reported in American high schools. In some cities, the area around these schools also fell under the control of crazy youth gangs. By 1997, the number of violent incidents had tripled, and the gangs had taken control over almost the whole cities. It's 1999 now. The areas under the gangs are called the Free Fire Zones. The Kennedy High School that is located in the middle of a free fire zone has been shut down as even police can't keep it under control, but the Department of Educational Defense has decided to take a big step to get rid of the gangs. They hold a meeting with automation and robotics specialists to take unusual measures. Mr. Miles Langford, the principal of Kennedy High School, joins hands with Dr. Bob Forrest, who is the head of a robotics company called the Megatechs. His latest project is called the Super Teachers. They are artificially created cyborgs that have been thoroughly programmed to teach academic subjects and physical education. They are also equipped with special hardware to deal with discipline issues. To check the full potential of this experiment, the group of particularly troublesome students with prison records will be released back into the schools. One of them is Cody Culp. After getting out of the prison, he gets picked by his younger brothers, Angel and Sonny. They have met Cody after a long time and want to hang out, but Cody heads straight to the school. He has to pass through the free fire zone, and a scary guy named Hector stops his way. He is the head of a gang named Razorheads, which is a sworn rival of Black Hearts, the gang in which Cody was. When Cody tries to drive away, the Razorheads start shooting at his car. Cody drives at full speed and takes shortcuts to escape the enemy. Eventually, the Razorheads' vehicle loses control and turns over to a corner. Cozy has reached the school premises, but the security there is more strict than ever. All weapons must be surrendered before entering the school grounds. Any student caught on school premises with an automatic weapon will be detained by school security and turned over to the proper authorities. Sonny starts fighting with the security, but Cody stays away from this matter and also advises Angel to think about himself. The other members of Black Heart stop Cody's and ask why he wants to leave the gang. If he does that, he will also be considered an enemy. Cozy doesn't care and proceeds to his classroom. Dr. Forrest has reached the school as well and brought his super teachers. He gives them a list of the problematic students and advises them to come to him immediately if they ever feel confused about anything. The super teachers promise that academics will be up and discipline will be firm. Dr. Forrest has also formed headquarters within the school to keep an eye on the cyborgs' activity. The first super teacher, Ms. Connors, enters the classroom to teach chemistry. She greets the students politely and requests them to settle down. The disobedient students don't listen at all. Some of them are even bullying a student in front of the teacher. When Ms. Connors tells them to stop, they start using foul language. Ms. Connors heads to their desks and hits one of them really hard while stepping on the other's foot with her high heels. All the students get scared and sit down immediately. Dr. Forrest gets really satisfied with how the cyborg handled this matter. He believes that it's going to the evolution of education. The principal's daughter, Christy, has also joined Cody's class. She finds Cody's cold personality interesting and wants to hang out with him. The next lesson is history, which will be taught by the super teacher, Mr. Harden. He seems to be a really energetic man. He wants to make this lesson, the history lesson, the hardest one the students ever experienced. There will be tons of homework, pop quizzes, and 2 tests every week. The students start to protest and even use inappropriate language to threaten the teacher. Then 2 of them suddenly start fighting and disturb the whole class. Mr. Harden grabs them from the collar and takes them to the desk. Then he spanks both of them and shows all the students what will happen to them if they don't behave. Of course, no more students dare to say another word. After school, Cody returns home and sees Sonny badly injured after getting beaten up by the Razorheads. They also turned him to Mr. Harden, who took away his drugs. Sonny asks Angel to bring him some drug shots from the kitchen, but his mother starts fighting over it. She doesn't even bother to greet Cody, who returned home after so long. Cody can't stand it anymore and leaves the house. The next day, he rides his old bike to the school as it's more convenient than the car. The rules are getting more strict day by day. Now the students are not even allowed to wear clothes representing any of the youth gangs. However, the bullies are still active. One of them starts teasing Christy and drags her in the corner. She keeps pushing him away, but he is not afraid at all to abuse the principal's daughter. Cody notices them and rushes to help Christy. He starts fighting with the guy and gets noticed by the super teacher of physical education, Mr. Briles. The teacher takes both of the boys to the principal's office. The principal scolds Cody for beating the other boy so brutally, but Cody explains why he did that. Moreover, he mentions how roughly Mr. Briles held his arm and almost broke it. The principal agrees that the teacher overreacted and lets Cody go. However, Mr. Briles didn't like getting humiliated like this and decided to teach Cody a memorable lesson. During the sports class, Mr. Briles calls all the students unfit and forces them to try harder next time. After the class, he asks Cody to stay behind. In the name of physical education, Mr. Briles starts hurting Cody and almost breaks his bones. Another student notices Mr. Briles doing that and he decides to stop him. He grabs a gun from his locker and points it at the teacher. Dr. Forrest is really excited to see how the cyborg is going to react to this. Mr. Briles doesn't get scared at all, but takes an unexpected step. Just in one swift motion, he snatches away the gun and breaks the boy's neck. But Dr. Forrest is not shocked at this incident at all. He tells his staff that the cyborg has reached level 7, multi-dimensional decision. The intelligence factor is evolving and it's not artificial anymore. One of the staff members asks if it wasn't too harsh to kill the student, but Mr. Forrest says that the teacher was just defending himself from getting shot. Cody rushes to Mr. Hardin's class, who is teaching history really passionately. Suddenly, Sonny enters the classroom and starts looking for a chair to sit on. He is totally wasted by a heavy dose of drugs and keeps falling here and there before puking in front of the teacher. Mr. Hardin grabs him and takes him outside. They reach Sonny's locker, and Mr. Hardin breaks through it. He tells Sonny that drug usage and selling is an international crime, and Sonny should be punished for it. Mr. Hardin grabs the drugs and starts shoving them into Sonny's mouth. The Megatech staff gets worried and looks for Dr. Forrest, but the teacher has killed Sonny already. He returns to the class, like nothing happened, and he continues teaching. After the class, the principal calls the super teachers and Dr. Forrest to his office. He asks about the death of 2 students on the same day. The teachers explain that one death happened in self-defense, while the other student died because of drug overdose. Mr. Miles asks them to leave and tells Dr. Forrest to meet him again somewhere outside the school. Later that day, Christy comes to meet her father as she wants to help Cody fire a complaint. He believes that Mr. Hardin is involved in the death of Sonny, but Mr. Miles doesn't listen to him at all. The media has also arrived to cover this incident, but Mr. Miles gives the same statement to them as well. Cody gets really angry and shouts at Christy as her father is not doing anything and the super teachers are killing people. Christy doesn't like how Cody talked to her and walks away. Later that night, Mr. Miles meets Dr. Forrest to discuss the sudden deaths of the students. He just wanted a safe place for students to learn, but this matter is getting out of hand. Students are getting beaten for small mistakes, and 2 of them died. Dr. Forrest reminds that he is providing Kennedy High School with discipline and strict security. He wants this program to keep running and make every other school hire megatechs to handle their discipline problems. Dr. Forrest is going to earn a big profit, while Mr. Miles will get the fame and glory for being the first school to introduce this program. In short, it's a fair deal for both of them. Meanwhile, Angel is missing, and Cody searches the whole Free Fire Zone to look for his brother. He eventually reaches where the Black Hearts are throwing a party. To become a part of them, Angel has gotten severely beaten. He has finally been accepted in the place of Sonny. Cody tells the Black Hearts not to believe everything they hear at school. Sonny is murdered by the history teacher. The gang doesn't believe that and starts fighting with Cody. The next day, Cody gets back to Christy as she is the only one who believes him. He apologizes for the last day and requests Christy to help him proving that Mr. Hardin is a murderer. Cody has stolen the teacher's data from the principal's office and now he wants to search Mr. Hardin's house for evidence. The shocking thing is that all 3 super teachers live in the same apartment. After reaching there, Cody and Christy use the window to get inside the apartment. Surprisingly, there's no furniture or any food, just a bunch of clothes that teachers wear to school. Cody searches around but can't find anything. Unfortunately, the teachers returned home earlier than expected. Cody and Christy jump out of the window but get noticed by the teachers. They get in the car and start following the students. Cody drops Christy in the middle of the road and distracts the teachers towards himself. They reach the bridge and hit Cody's bike to slip down. The car also loses control and falls in the water. Luckily, Cody hasn't gotten any serious injuries and rushes back home. However, the cyborgs are completely waterproof. They get out of the lake and suggest that individual attacks are not efficient, so they need a new strategy. The next day they beat up Angel and put all the blame on the Razorheads. They also burn a pizza guy and throw him inside the Razorheads' headquarters to trigger them as well. Cody doesn't realize that it's all the teacher's deed, and he gathers the Black Hearts to attack Razorheads. Meanwhile, the super teachers are following them to make sure their plan is going smoothly. They don't even go to school. The Megatech's team gets worried about the Cyborg's disappearance and informs Dr. Forrest immediately. The Cyborgs can't be monitored if they aren't within the school premises. The team suggests that they should find the teachers, shut them down and run complete tests as they aren't completely stable. But Dr. Forrest says that humans aren't stable either. He wants to see the extent the Cyborgs can go to, but he is ignoring the fact that these Cyborgs were built for military purposes and may get back to war mode. It has happened already. The teachers reach where the two youth gangs are fighting. Their plan is to spread out and make sure that all the members of both gangs are dead. Cody gets into the Razorheads' headquarters to attack Hector, but he notices Mr. Harden killing one of his friends by pulling him into two pieces. A human can never do that. After seeing this, Cody immediately tells his gang to retreat. They get back to their headquarters, and Cody tries to explain that their teachers aren't normal human beings, but no one believes him. The next day, he tells the same thing to Christy, but she doesn't understand either. Meanwhile, Mr. Miles scolds Dr. Forrest for letting his cyborgs kill people. Dr. Forrest finally reveals his real intention. His company builds battle droids, and he needed a place to test them, so he selected this school. Mr. Miles gets angry on hearing this and orders to shut down the machines immediately. He wants to terminate the contract. However, Dr. Forrest doesn't like anyone interrupting his plans, so he orders the cyborgs to kill Mr. Miles. Afterward, the teachers call Hector and pretend to be Cody, calling him to the school. Ms. Connors breaks into Christie's house and uses his phone to call Cody and pretends to be Hector. Cody knows that Hector will never choose school as a meeting point, so it must be the teachers. Both the gangs reach there, and Cody explains the situation to both of them. It's time to get rid of the super teachers. They get inside the school with the motorcycles, and Ms. Connors is the first to welcome them. Hector shoots her continuously, but it doesn't affect her much. Her hand melts to reveal her fire gun. Hector and Cody run away and keep looking for Christy. Cody eventually finds her, but Mr. Harden is right after him. He kills Cody's friend with his super claw, then he proceeds to do the same with Cody. But Cody succeeds in shooting at the cyborg's head, which shuts him down. He runs away with Christy, but gets followed by Ms. Connors. Cody gets in the chemistry lab and turns on all the stoves. Once the cyborg gets inside, the students escape from the door. Ms. Connors uses her fire gun, but the gas leaks cause a huge blast that kills the cyborg. Only Mr. Briles is left. Cody tells Hector to distract the cyborg, and in the meantime, he brings the school bus and runs it over Mr. Briles. The three students get back in the school to look for their friends, but they get caught by Dr. Forrest. His experiment has failed, but he doesn't want to take the blame. That's why he is going to kill the witnesses. Firstly, he kills Hector and then points the gun at Christy. He doesn't know that Mr. Briles has survived, and he kills Dr. Forrest, assuming him as an enemy. The cyborg proceeds to kill Christy, but Cody saves her in time by breaking the cyborg into pieces. The next morning, Cody and Christy walk home as there will be no school for a few days.